I'm thankful that you did me wrong, cause now I got it right, I promise you gon' miss me gone. I done seen it all like the first picture phone. They wishing on my downfall with the wishing bone.
You ran outside of the club.
I ain't doing no running.
Okay. And is it true that after you ran outside of the club that you told Detective Thorpe?
I ain't doing no running, Miss Hilt.
Okay. Well, is that what you told Detective Thorpe?
I told you I'd tell him anything.
Okay.
You want the truth though, but I ain't doing no running. I'm gonna make other people run.
All right.
Now, unless you on Cloud 10, on the rap, how you on the motherfucking word? What's good, y'all? It's yours truly. Once again, HeartBreak Ace. If you're familiar with my content or not, hit that like, comment, subscribe so the algorithm gets breaking content every time I upload. In the words of one of my goats, 50 Cent, I'm a bona fide hustler. So I can't stop giving y'all these videos. I gotta keep coming non-stop, pause. So the algorithm can hate it or love it. It don't matter. Cause it's nothing for me to beat you up, man. Make sure the people get these videos so they can like and subscribe, man. Nah, topic of discussion though while we here. Shout out to one of my goats, as mentioned in the title, 50 Cent. He recently did an interview with Gillie and Wallo on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. You already know 50, man. King, Troll, King, Petty King. They asked him, Gillie asked him a question about Rick Ross and the tension with Rick Ross. And of course he gonna ask him that because if you didn't know, Gillie and Rick Ross got tension with each other as well. It all started about, I think it was close to the pandemic. And you know, Gillie, like, he was fresh on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast and he liked to joke around. So he made a joke about Gillie made a joke about Rick Ross always going online and flexing his money into everybody. Some people that's broke and all that, like, don't be flexing your money on everybody. And he made a joke about making a voice like Rick Ross. My cattle, I pay for my cattle. He was doing that type of thing, imitating Rick Ross' voice. Rick Ross heard it and he dissed him after that. And ever since then, they ain't been seeing eye to eye. And you already know the infamous beef with Rick Ross and 50 Cent. So because of that, people probably thought, well, Rick Ross definitely thought that Gillie was being petty for even mentioning his name in the interview. But before I even give you how I feel or what Gillie feel, anybody feel, I'm gonna let you go to the origin how I even started. So we're gonna go to the segment in $1 Million Worth of Game, and I'm gonna let y'all hear what 50 had to say about Rick Ross. So you already know what we doing. My guy 50 said, man, he can do it himself, but he ain't trying to get his hands dirty. I said, you my goat, so I got you. The op on the block, we ain't about to sit here. You better put your seatbelt on, mask off. It don't matter to me, but we gotta spin the block. Let's spin it.
Take a shot at you a couple weeks ago about a girl that not even with no more. And then, what is it with you and Ross that's just been going on for so long?
I spend it to you, right? Nothing else works for him outside of mentioning me. When things get bad, you mention me. It gets covered further. You see TMZ is say 50 Cent said this is gonna be bad for Irv Gotti's career. I get covered across the board. They get covered on the hip hop blogs. It is what it is. And you watch because I have nothing else to say. You just see it happen periodically as it goes. You know, you see that big white elephant, that property he lives at? It costs more than the nightclubs. He's in the nightclubs. We know what they can give you. They can't pay you more than they can pay you because the room can't hold enough people for them to give you the money to stay there. You can stay until you're a squatter, holding on to the leg of the chair that they're moving. But that's what it is. It's just a part of presentation. Come on, bro. You can see this. You don't need me to say this. You know this. Look at it. What kind of rich nigga cut his own grass? Why you out there cutting your own grass? You trying to save money, man? You don't want to pay for the lawn to get cut, huh?
Let me ask you this.
The AC broken in the mother.
Let me ask you this.
I want to mess with the smoke, dog. Hey, who was that? It ain't them niggas that act hard.
All right, y'all, we back. We spent the block one time, like a 5-10 minute swear. It wasn't too long, man. But like I was saying, that was on. Shout out to Gillie and Wallo. That was $1 Million Worth of Game. There was a recent episode with 50 Cent. Tune into that. Like I was saying, you know, 50 was basically saying, I ain't gonna be biased in this, man, but Rick's disappointing me these days, man. Like, for real. And it's distasteful, man. He got so many reasons of why Rick Ross is Rick Ross, man. And I feel like the boss, lemon pepper. I feel like all that facade shit, man. Bro, you've been faking it since you even came in the game, bro. But we was rocking with you, man, because you was talking that talk. But it's like you getting the money now, you getting corny, and you trying to stay relevant, so you doing all this roasting people and all that, trying to jump in beef just to get attention, shitting on people that rocking with you. Cause I don't care how you feel about Drake, you ain't even gotta be a Drake fan. Cause the reason Rick Ross gonna say he started making the beef against Drake, why he joined in this 20v1 against Drake, the reason that he gave us is some clout chasing shit to say. Especially when you 40 plus years old and you already got money, bro. You gonna be disloyal to a nigga that basically gave you all your number ones. Yeah, you a nice rapper, bro, but come on, all your hits really was with Drake. For real. You had some hits, but all them big number ones, like really with Drake, for real. Because you ain't even really had no real reason. Your first reason was the French Montana cease and desist on a song. Something ain't got shit to do with you. And plus, that's universal. So Drake don't even have control about what he can put out. Like, he can have some say-so in it, but if they feel like they're gonna go with whatever they're gonna go with, that's what they're gonna do. And that was your excuse of why you did it the first time. Let that man make his money. That was the shit you said. Boss. That was the shit you claimed. But now you telling Shannon Sharp and Ocho this. Let's spin a block.
Biggest challenges have yet to come. So you better have your mind right, you dig?
Man, Ross, y'all had the summer going crazy.
Yeah, we did.
What I thought all y'all was like cool.
I'm gonna be honest, on some rap shit, it was no conspiracies. Rose name was said. Rose, I'm gonna jump off the porch. That's what I do.
When they call Rose,
yeah. I'm gonna jump off the porch and I'm gonna have some fun, and that's what I did. I had some fun.
How you feel about right now?
You know, I just feel like it's a lot of dope shit being made. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We'll see where it go. As far as I ain't talking no controversy type shit. I'm just talking music.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's some dope shit being made. You know what I mean? We know the era I came up in. We know the ones who inspired me. I always get them they flowers. And there's some youngsters that's really hustling right now. I want to see them take it to that next level though. Because being successful making music is one thing, but really marketing yourself and making yourself a fucking iconic worldwide global giant. Making yourself a resource, because that's what a lot of these youngsters have potential to do. That's what I want to see.
When you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like, the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little niggas. Like, for real. All that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. All
right, y'all, we back a little real quick swerve, man. I just let y'all hear what this fool be saying, man. Like, it's crazy to think that was somebody that a lot of us looked up to because he was talking that talk. But you even came in the game, like, the way you got your name. Because 50 Cent took his name from a known person, too, in the hood. But it was still different the way you did yours, man. The way you did yours and went the total opposite. You was a CEO and all of that. And then you try to like, feel away or try to disrespect the actual real Ricky Ross that's still living. 50 Cent got his name, that person ain't alive no more. Rick Ross still living. You ain't even want to show him no love or give him no money for his name. And he got the story about that. So you already was lame for that. Then you was a CEO and you deny about being a CEO. Now you trying to make excuses like I was trying to act like you was one of the COs that was looking out for the CO, the inmates and all of that.
Yeah, you know, I was in there for a reason, boss. I was always a boss. So I was in the inside. What behalf of the CO, somebody from the streets like you, and me from the same skin.
Fuck out of here, man. We ain't trying to hear that, man. Sell them stories to somebody else. It should be sounding good, man. But when you start to get to my age, a lot of that shit is, nah, we ain't going with that. Your age is be somebody like, could be a big brother to me that I ain't gonna listen to. Because, make up your mind, you a clout chaser, man. You a clout chaser. Your relevance ain't going nowhere. You mess up with the squad you had, with Meek Mill and Wallo, and neither one of them really making no noise right now. And Meek Mill going through the craziest shit right now. The craziest shit right now. And you gonna say you did that because your name was mentioned? Nigga, when Drake and Meek Mill was beefing, Drake can't even mention your name. And you stood in the middle and tried to get them back cool together. You corny. But that's enough of me ranting on him. I'm gonna let y'all hear what this fool had to say in response to 50 Cent and Gillie for even asking the question or interviewing 50 Cent on $1 Million Worth of Game. So you already know what we doing. My guy 50 said he get tired of seeing this fool on the block, man. He ain't even want to look at him. He told me, he said, yo, Ace, handle my dirty work. I said, I got you, homie. So you already know what we doing. Put your seatbelt on, mask off. It don't matter. I'm taking mine off when I pull up. We got to spin the block again. Let's spin it.
Residential swimming pool in the United States of America. United States of America. That's right, the US of A. We want you to lose like he just bought the Holyfield mansion. He bought a jet. Oh no, 4th annual car show? I just seen a clip of the Wallo show where he was interviewing 50 Cent and the other little dude asked him a question, small talk. But ultimately, the question that should have been asked was, you jumped out there during the beef, the West Coast versus the Canadian, and I thought Dr. Dre put you on. I thought Dr. Dre was the set. I thought you was loyal to Dr. Dre. You mean you went with the Canadian over Dr. Dre? Who you say changed your life? I ain't know. I thought loyalty. But you did shut the fuck up once the Canadian took the L. You got totally quiet. You did. So, since these count my pockets, I'm gonna let them know my next move. My next move finna be Thriller in Manila 3. Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield 3. Once Tyson knock out Jake Paul, I'ma get Tyson and Holyfield a fight in my front yard. I'm gonna put a ring right there. And it's gonna go down in my front yard. I want the judges to be Snoop Dogg, Kevin Hart, academics. You hear me? The ring gonna be right there at the promised land. Thriller in Manila, the biggest.
I'll sell you my pickle for a nickel. How about 2 cents? Okay. I have 2 pickles, I have 2 pickles, I have 2 pickles today. Hey, dude.
Alright, y'all, we back, man. Wasn't too long of a swerve, like a 5-10 minute swerve. We saw the op on the block this time, and you guessed it. You know we got him. Now, I'm gonna say this. That was his response, man. You know, he always gotta make everything seem so dramatic, like the man flaunting his money like he big money talk, over exaggerating shit. Like, you talk a good game, but is that really you? I feel like he be making his voice be distinctive like that to sound like a boss. Like he, you know, you gotta, he always be trying to like make a parody or some type of quotable that you can have. Like, that's how he want to talk all the time, man. And it used to work. But now when people start getting older, man, that was an image that you're trying to carry for people, man. And you don't know how to stay behind the scenes and still be relevant. And that's crazy to me because you was under Jay-Z wing for a very, very long time, as well as P. Diddy's. Regardless of what's going on with P. Diddy, when it comes to the music industry, he know how to move. And you was under his wing, as well as Jay-Z's, for a very long time. You've been beefing with 50 forever. And even though 50 my GOAT, you one of the few people that went against him in a rap beef and it didn't destroy your career. You got bigger after that, pause. You one of the few people I can actually say that for. But I ain't just saying it because I'm want to be biased or nothing to 50 Cent, man. You just corny, like you don't even have real reasons for doing anything, man. I guess it's marketing. And you said it yourself in the interview with Shannon Sharp that anything that's beneficial to you, you don't care. So you're a very disloyal person. You've been like that since the beginning. When you were looking like Fat Albert in the CO suit. Looking like Fat Albert.
Boss, lemon pepper on break, donuts in the sprinkles.
That nigga, when you try to claim you was the hood ear to the streets type of nigga in jail, like looking out for the inmates and all that. I ain't heard nobody say you was looking out for him. I ain't hear nobody say you was a real nigga when you was a CO. And for what I heard, you was like grade A Captain Saberho in that motherfucker. You just dropped out. But you was top in your class. A fat ass nigga, but he was top in his class. Physicals, all that shit. That nigga wanted to be a cop for real. But now he want us to believe that he was selling drugs all this time. And then you ain't even got real reason to be dissing niggas, bro. You talking about French Montana, cease and desist. Man, Drake showing that nigga more love than you do. I knew that was a fake reason to diss this nigga. And then you gonna say your real reasons because of your name was spoken first. But I don't remember it going that way. I remember you speaking first. And if y'all can remember, before the Like That beat, the song Like That even came out, it was a month, 2 months before that, prior to that, Tia Kemp was already going on a rant online talking about Rick Ross when she was already telling Drake online. People probably thought it was hearsay, but she was already telling Drake how Rick Ross be pillow talking and hating on him. He don't really fuck with him. He was saying Drake and a lot of other people, and people can remember that. She exposed that nigga, so he had to rock with that. Cause he supposed to be the boss, lemon pepper. So he couldn't hide behind no trees and no shit like that. He had to stand in business, like for real. He had to get his big 600-pound ass to stand up on business for real. Well, he on Ozempic right now, so he just got a big potato head and the body skinny. But whatever, I don't know. But you know, he too old for that. All these niggas too old for that because they getting money, man. But this nigga is the clout chasing this shit. He too, why? You supposed to be the boss. We ain't stop. Then act like it. Act like it. And you think you be spitting game and motivating niggas to get money, but you only just be flaunting your money on niggas. You ain't motivating, you motivating niggas to rob your ass, nigga. These young niggas ain't want to, bro, you ain't really telling them, giving them no direction. You had niggas under your wing that you ain't giving them direction. They had to go to other niggas to get direction. How you stay under Jay-Z that long and don't know how to move and shit? This nigga Meek Mill's them moving around here like fucking jackrabbits. Literally. Pause. Bunny hopping and shit. Y'all try to do the double album together, and the Shaq and Kobe, and it flopped. But anyway, man, this probably was like a attack Rick Ross situation right here, man, because I feel like in this equation, man, he ain't even got nothing to do with it, man. He just want to be in the limelight still. He still want to, that's what I guess is what he learned from Diddy. He don't want to leave the limelight. He still want to be dancing all in the videos and shit. Go ahead, have at it, man. I guess the Ozempic got you feeling like the best time of my life. Boss. But that's all I have for y'all, man. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel about it. You know, the world keeps showing me every day and showing y'all. Well, I always say, love each other. Till next time, yours truly, Heartbreak. What's good, Late Bloomer Gang? It's yours truly, HeartBreak Ace. Now, I don't know about y'all, but for me personally, since I could remember as a kid, I've been a geek and a nerd when it comes to technology. Now, I got to have the latest trends. I got to have the nice cameras, all of that, all the essentials for podcasting, especially making these videos to give y'all with high quality audio and visuals. I only go to one place, and of course, y'all know that's Amazon. Amazon got everything you need. Everything from A to Z, literally. And you know, they got a lot of good prices. Some things are pricey, but you don't have to get that. You know what I mean? I know people be on a budget a lot. We got bills to pay. We got to take care of our kids. We got an everyday lifestyle. I get it. So I made a list for y'all, must have for content creators, for beginners or pros. Just simply go on my channel, hit the link like I'm showing you in this video, and see if it's something that you might like. I'm pretty sure you will. Especially if you want to look good like I do on these videos. Nah, I'm just joking with y'all, man. But you know, man, as always, show love. Show love to each other. It's yours truly. Till next time, it's Heartbreak.